Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Bree. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are doing a no communication separation spread for today's reading. I feel like this is so important because I know that there has been so many shifts, and it's really important that every time a shift happens that you know how to work with the energy so that you're not getting caught in the same cycles over and over and over again, okay? So this is a really good cycle to have a lot of forward movement, but it is going to require you to make some sacrifices, okay? So let's go ahead and let's get started. What we're first going to do is we're going to look at your partner. We're going to see where they're at, what they're going through, what they're feeling, what the energy is around them. Then we're going to look at the connection between the two of you, okay? So let's go ahead and let's start and let's see what we all need to know. So keep in mind this is a general reading, okay? So it's not going to resonate with everyone. And if you're wondering, I am more of the feminine energy, so, you know, that's the perspective that I read the readings from, but I definitely look at that other side and see how they're working together, okay? All right, so most important messages for everyone. Don't forget to subscribe if you aren't already, and check the description box down below for my Valentine's Day sale, okay? All right. Also want to mention too, I am doing an event on Valentine's Day if you are available. So that info is down below too. All right, guys. So for your person, their overall energy right now, we have the Ace of Cups. How they are thinking. We have the Judgment card. How they are feeling. We have the Page of Wands in reverse. The energy around them, okay, depending on what type of situation they're in, if this is work, if this is family, if this is another relationship, that energy, they have the World. What they're mainly focused on right now is the Six of Swords, and the outcome of this cycle for them is the Star. Bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Coins. So this person, they may be an earth sign, they may be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, and they may be someone who definitely understands long-term gains, long-term thinking, putting in the work now so that you benefit later. Regardless, where this person is right now is they understand that the situation that they're currently in right now, it is one that is going to take them time to get out of, okay? And for you, you know, you maybe have been waiting for them for a long time. You know, maybe you're like ready to move forward, but this person, they're slow moving, okay? And they're slow moving for a reason, for a purpose. They're making sure that they're covering all of their bases. They have the Eight of Cups underneath this, so I feel like a lot of them, you know, especially with the Star card here, you know, they're realizing that this is spiritual. As much as they maybe want to work in the physical or kind of are more of a physical being, they're also starting to realize and see that a lot of this is not something that they can just work their way out of, not something that they can just, you know, put more effort in or make more money and they can solve the problem. They have to go within, or they have to give their problems over to God. That's kind of what this person's starting to understand. And they have the King of Swords underneath this. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius. But they're being very, very direct right now. I feel like this person understands, hey, like there's no point in, you know, beating around the bush here. I just gotta do what I gotta do. They have the Two of Wands. Like they've just gotta go. They just have to start looking forward. And I think that they really are quite optimistic about what is coming. With this Ace of Cups here, I feel like this person is learning, you know, what really is going to fill their own cup, okay? I feel like their cup has run dry for a period of time. Like maybe they didn't really have anything to give you. They didn't really have anything to offer. But I feel like, you know, they're starting to fill their cup. And as they're starting to fill their cup up, they're going to want to start to share that, okay? So they've got some new emotions, some new feelings about something, okay, about something. They have the judgment card and how they are thinking, so I feel like they're making very definitive decisions. They're coming to conclusions. They're understanding things or piecing things together. However, we have the Page of Wands in reverse and how they are feeling. So I feel that they haven't quite identified what's really going to fill their cup for the long run. There might be something in their life right now that is giving them happiness, but I don't feel like they have totally nailed down like the permanent solution, okay? They're still trying to figure that out. They're still trying to figure out what they need to do to put their life on a more passionate stage. I feel like they've gotten a little taste of something. They've gotten a little introduction to something, but they're still trying to nail down the long term. Now, externally around them, everything that's going on, they're ready for new beginnings. They're ready for new stuff to happen. They're ready to close old chapters. I mean, some of them I feel like they're closing really big chapters. Some of them may be walking away from jobs. Some of them may be walking away from marriages, actually starting to get divorce proceedings going, okay? Like moving back to different places for someone. Someone's moving back somewhere. Someone's moving somewhere, okay? Like this world, someone is literally like moving across the world, okay? So there are a lot of changes going on in this person's life. That could be what's driving this Ace of Cups here. They could be like really excited for the new beginnings, but you know, what happens when you start something new? Once all the new and excitement stuff fades away, you know, you're going to be left dry again. They haven't quite figured out how to keep that momentum going. But in general, they're just ready to move beyond. They're ready to move past all of the nonsense, all of the BS, all of the trouble, all of the darkness. And they're very optimistic for what is to come. They're very, very, very optimistic. So let's take that information about them and let's look at the connection. Let's see where you guys are currently at. All right, so we just had the Eight of Swords, the Hanged Man, and the Ten of Wands come out. So I'm going to kind of take that as like an overall energy here, okay? All right, what are the most important messages for those who are in no communication, little communication, separation? How are they thinking and feeling about each other? What do they need to know? Okay. All right, so your overall energy, we have the Fool. And how you are thinking, we have the Seven of Coins. And how you are feeling, we have the Five of Coins. How you feel about the connection, we have the Five of Swords. And the challenge for you is going to be the Nine of Coins. Now, for your person overall, they have the Hierophant. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus. We have the Moon and how they are thinking about you. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces, or sometimes I see this as Cancer energy. Three of Cups and how they are feeling about you. The Emperor and how they feel about the connection. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries. And the challenge for them is going to be the Nine of Cups. So very interesting that you have the Nine of Coins. They have the Nine of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. So guys, you know, the reason that so many people right now are like, I've let them go, whatever, I'm moving on, I'm not dealing with them, is because the truth is coming out. The truth is coming out. Yep, the truth is coming out about this connection. You can no longer run from it. You can no longer hide from it. And it's not all about that other person. It's not all about the other person. That other person may be bringing up issues in you, but it's not their issue. It's yours, and vice versa. You may be bringing up issues in them, but it's not your fault. It's their fault. It's something that they have to deal with. You can no longer run from the truth. That's the big thing now, okay? And now that the truth is coming out about yourself, about the connection, maybe you found something out, some information about them that maybe they were keeping from you. You know, the last batch of readings I did, there was lots of deception cards. I mean, like literally almost every reading, deception, 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 okay? Lots of things are coming to the light now. With all that being said, this could be causing a lot of anxiety on each side, but this is self-imposed anxiety. These are self-imposed prisons. These are worries that don't necessarily come from this person. Like if you are being triggered by them, it's from something else. Like a lot of you guys have, you know, old abandonment issues and old insecurities, old wounds from the past that have just been brought up by this connection or something this person did. It brought something out in you, and vice versa. There may be something that you've done that's brought something out in this person. And that's causing a lot of people to just want to let it go. But what you really have to let go of is the burden and the attachments that you've been holding on to. You have to let go of these doubts and these worries and these fears. Okay? You've got to let go of that. Both of you. Not just one side, both sides. And that's why, you know, some people I think feel really hopeless right now. They're like, oh, there's no way I'll ever get through this problem that I've had forever. There's no way they're ever going to let go of that addiction they have. There's no way they're ever going to get out of that situation. And guess what? That's a self-created prophecy. Self-created. That's the important thing to understand here. What you think and what you say is very, very powerful. You have to be realistic, okay, with faith. Realistic with faith. Now, your overall energy, we have the Fool. For them, we have the Hierophant. So I feel like for you, you know, you're going to be doing things differently. I think that you have identified and they have identified that the way the two of you have been dealing with things from this, you know, from the past, I lost my words there. The way you guys have been dealing with things in the past hasn't been working yet. Maybe you've just been going around cycles over and over and over again. And I think you're realizing, I've got to do something different. Maybe what's happening with this person has happened in other relationships before. And you're realizing that doing the same thing over and over and over again, that is the definition of insanity. You've got to do something different. You have the 7 of Coins and how you're thinking. So you're trying to figure it out. You're trying to figure out what you think, what you're going to do, what this new thing is going to be, how you're going to proceed forward. And this person, they have the Hierophant. So they are maybe for the first time, or maybe something that they don't do very often, is they are really seeking out spiritual counsel, spiritual knowledge, guidance, wisdom, not from their own personal ego or their own personal logical conclusions, from something bigger than them, from something beyond them. And you may do this too. It's just that I feel that this is very prominent. This is where this person is like turning first. It's their overall. It's where they're like really, you know, where they're really, really, really focused on. This could be bringing them a lot of truth. This could be showing them a lot about the connection. Or they're following the connection. And that is bringing out a lot of very, very deep stuff, okay? That's the thing, guys. This is not surface level. It's not about a surface level connection. It's not about, oh, when we're together, we have a good time, we kiss, you know, we make love and it's just good and it feels good. It's so much deeper than that. And I think you know that. I think in 2018, you got to experience that. You got to feel how deep this goes, and it's likely getting even deeper. But for this person, I feel like they're encountering this deepness, this inner richness, these repressed feelings for like the first time. That's why the spiritual guidance is so prominent for them, because it's coming up for them so strongly. Now, and how you feel about each other. For you, you have the 5 of coins, okay? Followed by the 5 of swords. So, you know, you definitely feel the physical loss of this. And I think this is what a lot of people feel. This is why they're like, whatever, I'm letting go. I'm not doing this. I'm releasing, you know, because you just don't feel them there. And for them, they have the 3 of cups. So I feel like actually this is very good for them with what they're experiencing, with what they're going through. I feel like they are opening up about it. They may be talking to someone about it. They maybe have a friend who understands, who they can kind of, you know, talk about what they're going through. They may be talking about their feelings with someone, and this someone is not you. Like there may be someone around them in whatever capacity they are, whatever label they are, but they're sharing these deeper feelings. They could be opening up to friends for like the first time about something, or someone about something. And that's what's going on with them. We'll look further at that in the extended, but they have the Emperor and how they feel about the connection. So they really feel that, I think they feel that if they can get this, whatever this moon represents for them, if they can get it under control, then they could start to be in more control and be more stable when it comes to this connection. For you, you have the 5 of swords and how you feel. So I think you're just very conflicted. You don't know which way to go. I think you're being pulled in different directions. You have different thoughts. You're still trying to figure it all out. And your challenge is the 9 of coins. So I feel like for you, you know, you're trying to establish your own independence. Maybe that's something that's really big for you right now. You're trying to, like maybe if you're in a shared living situation, you're wanting to get out on your own. Okay, like maybe you live with roommates or family or with a spouse or with a girlfriend or a boyfriend. And maybe you're trying to, you know, get yourself out of that situation, have a little bit more independence. This could be financially too. You could be trying to get more financial independence to do what you really want. So that's kind of really what you're more focused on right now. Not that you don't care about this person or care about this connection. It's just that you know that in order for you to get your life together, you're going to have to do it on your own. And for this person, their challenge is the 9 of cups. So as much as there may be someone here, 3 of cups, who they are, you know, able to share these emotions with. But I feel like they have to learn how to be content with that on their own, how to deal with their emotions on their own. This also is a card, or can be a card, about overindulgence. So, you know, they may be overindulging. This 3 of cups could be them going out and having fun and partying, maybe drinking and maybe doing a little bit much. They could be doing that to deal with the emotions or to deal with some of this deeper stuff here. So yeah, there's definitely a lot going on here. So in the extended, we're going to clarify a lot of this. We're going to especially clarify this moon for them and the 3 of cups. We're going to see what the action steps are for both of you and the outcome of this cycle, as well as pull oracle messages to and from one another. So if you are interested in the extended, the link for that will be down below. Also down below is going to be information about my Valentine's Day sale, my Valentine's Day live reading that I'm going to be doing on Valentine's Day, my private coaching group where I do daily readings and have self-coaching modules, and all of the information for the questions that you guys ask me on a regular basis. So thank you guys so much for watching this. I hope that this has helped you, giving you some clarity, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Bye.